Howdy folks, welcome back to another Top Tumblr Post episode. I hope that you all will enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Without further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Caption of the year. A University of Minnesota student crossed University Avenue in shorts today. He wouldn't give his name because he said his mom would be mad at him. I just need y'all to fully appreciate the hilarity. It was minus 25 Fahrenheit that day. For us Europeans that's approximately minus 32 Celsius. For Texans that's legally popsicle. I can leave the door open while I'm cleaning my bathroom. I reason to myself, surely my beloved cat Meatball isn't dumb enough to try and jump into an open toilet full of Clorox. I caught this tiny little fool mid-freaking air. I watched him start leaping and time literally slowed down. And then he had the audacity, the nerve, to beep indignantly at me for ruining his plans. His name is what? His name is Meatball. When trains were introduced in the US, many people believed that women's bodies were not designed to go at 50 miles an hour and that their uteruses would fly out of their bodies if they were accelerated to that speed.
And say, this is not right, this is not cool, this is fucking bullshit.
I have so much respect for historical women not murdering every man they know. Dear humans, you get mad at me when I work, you get mad at me when I don't work. Sincerely, confused alarm clock. You never can go wrong with a badger and cream cheese. Get out of here, stupid bear. Girl, I piss like an excellent handmade Chinese teapot. Short horror story, old picture of me. Me at 176 years old, you'll just wait on my glow. The concept of Hannibal turning himself in because all rejected him came from Houdancy and Mads Mikkelsen, who conceived the idea together and pitched it to Brian Fuller. Are you kidding me? They really said not gay enough. I love it when you call me Big Chungo. Why's he say stuff like this? T.I.L. Albert Einstein was a real person. I had always thought he was only a theoretical physicist.
Are you stupid?
Jeff, please, we are begging you to change your URL. Plot twist. She falls into his titties. Finally. My friend once told me, your wife and daughter looked like twins. I replied, yeah well, they were separated at birth. Damn it Jeff, what have we told you about your name? Just found out the guy who made Tito's vodka is literally named Tito Beverage. Tito's vodka. Tito's handmade vodka is a vodka brand made by 5th generation. Founded by Tito Beverage in 1997 in Austin, Texas. Nominative determinism. I wish there was a way to tell companies that I dislike an ad so much that I will actively avoid buying anything from them because of it. When you love something so hard but the fandom consists of approximately 6 other people and a shoelace. When you think about it though, Pliny the Elder is kind of the funniest guy in the world. Like, he wrote all these books about natural history that he was wrong about, where he confidently claims things like some animals only have blood during certain parts of the year, and then when Mount Vesuvius erupted and destroyed Pompeii and Herculaneum he said, oh Mount Vesuvius is exploding, let me go check it out, and then he died. The man was committed to science. He wasn't very good at it, but he was committed. When you're a kid, one teacher walking into another teacher's classroom is the biggest crossover event reality has to offer. My physics and English teacher hated each other and the physics teacher made a habit of getting grades back to students as quickly as possible, and one day he just walked into her classroom and started handing back tests while she was trying to lecture. Your character's backstory, your own trauma. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but if you wake up early, there's so many more hours in the day, but at what cost? Sitting on and touching warm rocks. Now that's the good stuff. Are you a reptile? What are you, a cop? Mind your business.
Mind your own f***ing business. With Mind Your Own f***ing Business, you'll be able to grow the f*** up and act like a decent f***ing human being.
On the bus ride to my plane in Qatar, a man was wearing a Maryland state flag hoodie, mask, and hat. So naturally, since I grew up there, as the door opens I holler go Maryland, and he just looks at me like I'm the unusual one. I really don't know much about my home state. Whoops. Last time I wore a Baltimore hoodie at the airport and middle-aged couple yelled go Barmo, so maybe I should just holler Maryland next time. Don't worry, we mean you no harm. What the frick is this? That's Shark Tale 2. Frequently bought together. Do not separate them. Start a Pokemon in Ohio. No, I didn't skip that song because I don't like it. I skipped it because I don't have the emotional stability to listen to it now. I've come to the conclusion that none of you fear God, me addressing the huge frickin' geese sleeping and crapping in front of the entrance to my college. It's reptile hours, goodest hours. Earthquakes are the weirdest things, like we are floating in space and our planet just decides to spontaneously do the chimichanga. Yet another unrealistic standard for cats. I don't think the Joker chemicals really did all that when he fell in. I think he just wanted an excuse to be like that. Batman pushed him into the Joker chemicals by mistake and the chemicals washed off a cool temporary tattoo he'd managed to preserve for a couple weeks by not showering, and now he's on a warpath to revenge and chaos. Does anyone else do that thing while reading where your eyes are like 3 lines ahead of where your brain is? Do you mean skipping to the next paragraph and not being able to stop yourself from reading a few lines, but then you have to go back to where you were before and try really hard to read in a linear fashion, but it's boring? Now that you know what happens next. Yes. Oh, you are me. My child is fine. Your child is eating ice chips. Your child has untreated anemia. Why did you respond to yourself? I have untreated anemia. If domestic housewives exist, that implies there are feral housewives. Okay, Miss Rona, wrap it up ho. May 2nd, 2020 at 10:23 p.m. Honestly, if the plant from Little Shop of Horrors can be referred to as she, he and it, have a traditionally feminine name and traditionally masculine voice without anyone saying anything about it, non-binary people should be allowed to do whatever they want without getting crap for it. No gender, only plant. I was partway through a post about Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol when I realized I'd inadvertently swapped Bob Cratchit's and Jacob Moller's last names when writing it up, and the notion of Bob Marley being a character in A Christmas Carol so thoroughly derailed my train of thought that I forgot what I was going to say. People look down on McDonald's employees but fail to realize that if all these folks left McDonald's and pursued better careers, your ass wouldn't be able to get a McDouble with a nori a McFlurry at 3 a.m. You can't demand a service while simultaneously degrading those who provide it for you. I love bears, they're so freaking big and dumb. I thought you were a lesbian. I'm talking about the animal. This is kind of the opposite of straight people forgetting gays exist. Do you like ever lose something that's super cheap and easily replaceable, but you get really upset because it's like, yeah, but it's my super cheap thing? Do you ever wonder about how you an author would describe you in a novel? Not only your appearance but the way you talk and laugh and hold yourself and all the expressions on your face. And then there's this asshole. Girl, you're a jerk. Me, I know. You know when you're overwhelmed and you just stand in the middle of your room like this. Yeah. Speaking of, it's been a minute since I spelunked in the baby names discussion Facebook group. The admins of that group banned me because someone asked good middle names for a kid named Saint, and I answered Bernard. Why should LGBT spaces cater to trans and non-binary people? That's the tea, sis. I just spat out my tea. My tea, oh my god. If I'm a bi girl and I frick a bi guy, it's literally gay Shrek's BTW like PEMDAS or whatever. Like it cancels out. Does this count? Volkswagen Beetle side fenders converted into motorcycles. Imagine thinking these are crappy. Tumblr. Tumblr is your destination for Tumblr related discussions. Arsizzy hypnosis media that turn participants into Shreksy Coxer Kingsies. Apparently a Tetris Battle Royale came out, and in addition to that just being funny on its own, we've also got Twitch streamers getting pounded by like retirees who have been playing Tetris for the last 3.5 decades. They're getting blown up live by people with handles like Eileen and Love My Kids 72. That is so incredible. Thank you for this news. Joseph the Stellan. How to talk to short people. Wrong, correct. Saw this meme on Twitter and could not stop thinking about the two of them. Yes, I'm a gatekeeper and a hater. I'm also God's favorite princess and the most interesting girl in the world. I swear to God, you buy a pair of paw print socks once and your recommended products become nothing but cat ears, headbands and maid outfits forever. Inspired by your shopping trends. Girl help. Assigned cat boy at checkout. My definition of productivity is finally watching the movie that I hadn't gotten around to watching. Oh my god, the Duke of Normandy is marching troops towards Hastings. Since you've been gone, how long have I been out? Destroy the idea, destroy all ideas, end all cognitive processes to reach perfect tranquility. Achilles heelys. Just once in my life I want to throw a Molotov cocktail. Don't forget that it's all about hedonism and decadence, baby. I'm really tired, you know. Just so tired. My mom and I would sit and meticulously go through Leonard Cohen and Joni Mitchell lyrics together. Even from a young age I remember her being like, I'm playing this Leonard Cohen song called Famous Blue Raincoat and when it's done I want you to tell me what's going on in it. She would give me a fake glass of wine when I was 8 and I would listen and be like, I think there was an affair. Me as a mom, I feel like it needs to be said that this is a quote from Karl Jepsen. Whenever media wants to emphasize how extreme a character's off-brand drug use is, they always just name drop a big animal. Like, oh, he takes horse tranquilizers. If you really want to get the point across, I think you should go with an unexpected animal instead. Like, that powder he's snorting. Its only approved use is treating Shrek's dysfunction in burrowing owls. We have no idea what it's doing to him, but it can't be anything good. Shout out to the person who reblogged this and literally the only thing they tagged for content warning was the owls. I'll forever choose revenge. I'll heal in heck, literally. Destroy the idea that I will ever calm down. I didn't know double texting was such a big deal. I have a lot to say. I can't be friends with people who are chill with a bug being in the room because it isn't doing anything to you. Like, I can't be messing with that type of toxic mindset when I have love for myself. Why is a graveyard the safest place in quarantine? Everybody's 6 feet away. OMG, haven't seen you in forever. Let's stand in everyone's freaking way. I pulled the sword from the stone but got shy and put it back. Hope nobody minds. You eat stupid eggs. Hey, me eating a book on Newton's laws of physics. Me. Do it to M. Krugs. I've seen hell. I'm literally an artist who doesn't create anything. No, I can't explain it to you. The Red River Hog's ear tassels really need to be appreciated up close.
Thank you all so much for watching episode 120. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Again, if you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. I hope that you all liked that little intro. That was a suggestion from the comments. I do try to keep the intros different, so if you have a funny idea for the intro, please let me know. Keep an eye out tomorrow. I should be streaming. No, is it better for me to stream later in the day? Like towards the afternoon and night, or is it like later in the afternoon? I don't know. Let me know what time do you think is best for me to start my stream. I'm going to try to keep it a little bit longer, and I'm going to try to add background music and a couple other things to it so it's a little bit more fun for you all. I don't think I have anything else to say. So I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 121. Peace out, guys.